Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. So it's 1 week before Christmas. A lot of people out there doing last minute shopping, trying to find the perfect gift for their loved ones. Well, if your loved one's someone like me, and I'm going to call myself a tool nut or a handyman who has all the tools already, you might be thinking, what in the world am I supposed to get them? Miss Maintenance says it all the time on my birthdays, anniversary, Christmas like it is now. Anytime when there's a gift to be given, she says there's nothing for me to get you. You've got every tool you could possibly need. And then if something comes out, you go ahead and buy it. You don't leave me anything to buy you for gifts. So maybe you're in that same boat. Maybe you're questioning yourself, what can I get someone who has all the tools already? Well, basically, I'm going to give you 5 things today to get your handyman who has all the tools. I can sum it up like this. You are basically going to buy them things that they're going to have to buy throughout the year for their business anyways. That's going to save them that money, and then they can turn around and spend that money on tools. And you're going to say, well, it seems like there's a middleman in there. Why don't I just buy them tools in the first place? And that's fine. If you have a tool nut in your life, and they have given you specific model numbers, specific tools, then go out and buy those tools. But if they haven't given you those things, the last thing that we want someone to buy us is some random tool. That's how we end up with stuff like this here. You know, this is a screwdriver set. I love screwdrivers. People know I love screwdrivers. So somebody might go in the store and say, hey, here's a box of screwdrivers. That's what I'm going to get Joey. And I will open this gift. I will say thank you. I will smile. And then I will never use these screwdrivers because they're just not the kind of screwdrivers that I want to use. Sure, they will put in a screw. Sure, they will take out a screw, but we are tool nuts for a reason. We have particular tools that we like. We've got a list of things that we want to get, and this is not on that list. And then another thing some people might think is, well, I won't buy him a tool, but I know Joey uses M12, so I'm going to go buy him a battery that works with his tools. And that is a great gift, but we are tool nuts. We are always looking for deals. So even though I can use this gift, I can put this in my tools, it will power my tools. Whenever I open this, I'm going to think to myself, you got ripped off. You could have probably got a free tool with this because that's what I would have been able to do. So again, sometimes some of the things that seem obvious that you might think would be a good gift might not be, but I've got 5 things for you that are for sure gifts that they will enjoy. And I'm going to go ahead and share those with you. Let's go ahead and jump into them. So coming in at number 1, we're going to talk safety stuff. No handyman likes to spend their money on safety stuff, but this is going to pull double duty because since you're giving it to us, you're going to be showing us how much you care for us. We're more likely to probably wear these because it's a reminder of how much you care for us, that we might wear these things more often if you give them to us. So things like earplugs, we probably never wear them like we should, along with knee pads and stuff like that. The main thing I was going to mention was these cut level 1 gloves. I use these like crazy all year round. I spend quite a bit of money on these kind of things. And I would be tickled to death if I opened up a package. You know, most people talk about, well, I don't want socks and stuff like that for Christmas. If I opened up a package full of cut level 1 gloves, I would be tickled to death. So again, if your handyman is a DeWalt fan, a Klein fan, Milwaukee fan, they also have these firm grip ones here at Home Depot. 12-pack of these things is $9.99, so they're super cheap and affordable. I've got a video talking about which one of these is the favorite one in my opinion, but in any event, no matter which ones, if I opened up a present and I had some of these in there, I would be tickled to death because that's money saved. I use them all the time. It's something that I have to have. That's why I think these should be on your list of the things that you should get for your handyman that has all the tools. So at number 2, let's talk workwear. Every handyman I know has to wear clothes on the job, I guess, unless you're some sort of specialty handyman. And a lot of times we like to wear clothes that match the type of tools that we like to wear. So if you have a Klein fan in your life, perhaps you could find him a hat. They also sell DeWalt sweatshirts and things like that at Lowe's and Home Depot, along with Milwaukee sweatshirts, Milwaukee toboggans, Milwaukee hats. Pretty much if there is a tool brand out there, they've got clothes with their name on it. And again, we're going to have to buy clothes throughout the year. They're going to get ripped. They're going to get stained. Those kinds of things, we're going to have to spend money on those. So any money that you save us by buying us those things, that's just money that we're going to get to put towards that tool that's at the top of our list, and it's going to allow us to get what it is that we actually want with our own money, but also appreciate the gift that you got us. So workwear is another thing that you can get your handyman. So at number 3, we're going to talk cleaning supplies, and just like safety supplies, no handyman out there loves spending his money on cleaning supplies. You know, we would rather spend our money on tools, but it's a necessary evil. You know, we have to clean up after ourselves on job sites. We have to clean our own selves up sometimes in order to represent ourselves to the customer in the best possible way. So I keep these microfiber cloths. I keep packs of these in my truck all the time, use them for all sorts of things. I'd recommend getting some of those. And then also these crocodile wipes. You can get these at Home Depot, also on Amazon. These are the Power Scrub. They've got some for paint, some for grill. The originals are also great. They stay wet. These are something, if your handyman hasn't tried them, you ought to get them for him. He'll probably absolutely love those. And again, we're talking about tool nuts here. Somebody who takes care of their tools, probably loves their tools. I use Houdini all the time to clean my tools. I would be tickled if I opened up a case of Houdini under the tree. So again, you might want to think about getting your handyman whatever it is he uses to clean his tools. If you don't know what that is, you might want to go out to his garage, his work vehicle, look around, see what he has the most cans of. Whatever he has the most cans of, it's something that he uses all the time. So I would definitely pick up some of those. But cleaning supplies is another thing that you can get your handyman who has all the tools. So coming in at number 4, we're going to talk organizers. Maybe your handyman's in Milwaukee Pike Out like I am. Possibly they're in Klein Mod Box. There's also DeWalt Tough Stack. There is Flex. There is Tough Built. There's all sorts of brands of these things. But basically, you need to get your handyman some organizers. That's something else that you can get them. We can never have too many of these. It's kind of like the way clamps are to woodworkers. That's the way organizers are to handymen. I use these things all the time for screws and fasteners and stuff like that. I even put stuff in it like crimp connectors for my crimper. I even make some of my own personalized things for tools to fit in. It just makes it super easy to get the stuff from my garage to my truck, from my truck to the job site, all those kinds of things. These can get kind of expensive, so sometimes it's hard for us to justify spending the money on them, but we always can use them. There's definitely never a time where I would get one of these and say, I don't even need one of those. I can always find a use for these, so that's why coming in at number 4 are organizers. But again, you have to know your handyman a little bit. You have to know what system he's in, or at least go out and do some investigation. Go out to his garage, go out to their work truck, whatever it might be. Look around, see what color they are, see what name's on there, because you definitely need to get the one that works in his system, but definitely go out and get your handyman some organizers. So last but not least, but coming in at number 5, in case you don't want to be the middle person to buy these things so that they can save their money on these things and spend that money on the tool that they actually want. If you don't want to do that, you can always buy your handyman a gift card. They pretty much sell them for every store that's out there. But you have to know a couple things about your handyman. One is you have to know what tools they use, and then also what store sells those tools. Because people used to get me Lowe's gift cards all the time, and I was like, oh, why did they get me a Lowe's gift card? They don't sell any of the tools that I use. They do at least sell Klein now, so I could use a Lowe's gift card. But typically I run Milwaukee Power Tools, and those are typically also the tools that are on our list of the things that we want to get. So I need a Home Depot gift card in order to get those things. So you have to know a couple things about your handyman, but you want to make sure that if you get them a gift card, you get them the gift card to the right place. But a gift card is definitely something that you can get your handyman who has all the tools. So yeah, guys, there are 5 things to buy your handyman who has all the tools. Again, basically you're going out and buying consumable things that they have to buy for their business anyways, and that's allowing them to save that money, put it towards the thing that is at the top of their tool list, allowing them to go get what they actually want. But again, check the comment section below, and if you're here commenting, there's tons of tool nuts in the comment section on all my videos. They probably got some really good ideas too, so if you're watching this video looking for ideas, go there. And if you're watching this video and you have some ideas, make sure and drop that in the comment section below as well. Some other items that you could possibly get that you can go to the store, something that anybody pretty much will use, Milwaukee ink saws, Sharpies, stuff like that. Also a Pika 3030. If your handyman does not have one of those, he would probably absolutely love that. And another thing that's kind of universal, you don't even have to be a Milwaukee fan, but if you go get him a Milwaukee fastback knife, I believe that he will like that as well. Those are just a few actual tool type ideas if you want to check those out. But as always, I hope this video was helpful in some way. Hope it's useful. You guys stay safe. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the next video.